We come across different types of people in our lives. There are some that either believe they know a lot about technology, they claim to be technically genius, or others believe they know a lot about technology. And there are some that are scared about technology because they believe technology is not their cup of tea. And then you have a spectrum of people in the middle. What makes one technically genius and what makes one technically non-savvy? Let us put this all in its perspective. I promise this video is going to be interesting, so please watch. Let us begin with the first group first. But they come in different shades. For example, you have some that are very good at using a cell phone. Maybe they are good at troubleshooting cell phone issues too. There are some that are good at using certain apps on a cell phone. There are some that can generate intelligent and cool-looking applications using programming languages. And there are some that are so good on the internet, they can actually hack into networks. Now, who of these four categories do you consider tech-savvy? If you look at the other group, there are some that probably do not know the difference between an iPad and a cutting board. And there are some that are good at using some basic applications on a cell phone, but nothing beyond that. And there are some that can generate some primitive programs or applications using programming languages, but they are intimidated by so-called quote-unquote expert programmers out there. So who from these three examples I just gave do you consider non-tech savvy? So here is my point. Technology is so huge. It is impossible for one person to know it all. If somebody is claiming they are a tech expert, they are simply lying. Take the example of the person who is very good at using a cell phone or troubleshooting cell phone issues. Does he or she know what is going on inside of a cell phone? I bet not, because they are just using an interface that is meant to be very easy to use. They are just working with one abstract layer. The person who is very good at using those applications, maybe the applications could be complex, but do they know what is happening inside of that application? Because information technology is all about a bunch of zeros and ones. Everything you do on a computer or a cell phone gets converted into zeros and ones. That is how the data is stored. That is how the data is transferred. So maybe you should ask that person, what is the 0 and 1 sequence of this particular video? Because this video gets converted into zeros and ones. They come to your cell phone or computer, wherever you're watching it from, or the TV, and they get decoded into a video. Similarly, a programmer. Programmers are considered geeks, but are they really geeks? Because a programming language is an abstract layer on top of another abstract layer on top of another abstract layer. So maybe you should ask a programmer to write code in machine language, even that is an abstract layer. So a programmer doesn't know what is happening behind the scenes. So nobody is a tech expert. That's my point. Technology is like an ocean. Some sail in the deep waters, some sail in the shallow waters. Some sail in one part of deep waters, some sail in a different part of deep waters. Some sail in one part of shallow waters, some sail in a different part of shallow waters. Some are just swimming on the shore. Some are barely making their feet wet. And some are probably just sitting on the beach enjoying it. But the ocean has something to offer to everyone. Similarly, technology has something to offer to everyone. So now if you are one of those who believes technology is not your cup of tea, think twice. Again, as I said, technology has something to offer to everyone, including you. Yes, I'm talking to you. And especially it becomes very important right now, more than ever, to add technology to your portfolio in whatever shape or form you can. And even for those who are experienced technical folks, You are just navigating in certain part of these vast waters to explore the rest of the ocean out there. A part of the ocean might look dangerous to you. It might look deep to you, but I promise you, it has something to offer you. So keep learning, keep up with technology, and that is the only way to survive in this ever-changing world. Good luck.